Okay, so I have no clue what this video is actually going to be. My preconceived notion before going into recording was that I was just going to talk about Pokemon Day and just talk about what Pokemon really means to me, why my favorite Pokemon are my favorite Pokemon, and I think maybe even share a couple stories about Pokemon or whatever. But I also wanted to, now I just realized this is the perfect time to do this, is to show off some of my favorite Pokemon things that I own. And I think that that would be cool, and I can convey some stories with those items and just kind of just get into it because it's freaking Pokemon Day and I love Pokemon. Obviously, because there's an entire room dedicated to that love for this. Okay, so I'm just going to start. I'm just going to pick up an item and just start talking about it and how I got it and why I like it. Okay, so the first thing that is in my collection that I freaking love is this Shadow Lugia plush. I actually got this at Goodwill for $2. I was really surprised, and you can tell Goodwill always, they mark the tags with a little marker in Roman numerals of how much the item costs. I hate it like 90% of the time because they'll usually put it on parts of the plush that sometimes they'll even draw it on the plush if there's not a tag, which is just awful. Oh, my brother just said he wants to battle. Because it's Pokemon Day, and we've been working on competitive Mons in Sword and Shield, and just made a Clefable. I just got some hidden ability Rowlets. I haven't made a Decidueye yet, and a hidden ability Litten, and I haven't made an Incineroar yet, but I'm worked on and perfected my Gigantamax Pikachu. What else? And I made a Clefable and Duraludon. So, yeah. I know that was kind of off topic, but I just got the text message and I'm recording on my phone, so that's why that was there. Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, a freaking phenomenal game, and I'd love to revisit it sometime soon, literally because Pokemon Home is out, so there is a way for me to get those Pokemon from the GameCube all the way into Pokemon Home, and to be able to have some of those, and I think it would just be cool, and I love that that is a possibility now. Okay, next item on this list, and some of these might be kind of weird, but, a Detective Pikachu, oh man, the lighting it's just so bright for it. There we go. You can kind of see it now. It is a Detective Pikachu cookie. It unfortunately expired, July 19th of 2019. I did plan on eating this. Actually, there's, a video on the channel where I tasted all of the chocolate bars. I ate all of the Pokemon Detective Pikachu chocolate bars that they had out. And one was actually really good, and the others were okay. So yeah, I was planning on eating this, but now I should probably still eat it. I think it'd be fun. I'll wait a couple more years. I'll let it kind of, start. I want it to start changing color before I eat it. So I do like this because you can't get this anymore. I mean, now they're all gone. Once food items like this are, they're gone. So I'm keeping it in its package, and I like it. And I have a small little Detective Pikachu shelf. Since we're on the subject of Detective Pikachu, I should also, I have this book complete of the collection of Detective Pikachu cards, which I do kind of want to make a video about, going over all the cards. But specifically, Ashley, my wife, ended up getting me this card, and I freaking love it so much. I don't know why. I guess just having a live-action, real-life person on a Pokemon card is just cool to me. And I just think it's such a unique and weird card. And we didn't get a print of it in America, so it's an only Japanese card. So I really, that was just, yeah, I like it. Continuing on Pokemon cards, I did do a video about this. I opened this up on the last day of, I did a 12 days of Poketot, where the 12 days before Christmas, I opened up a bunch of really cool things. And this was the final one, and I got to look over all the cards in it. And, yeah, this was in Japan. It was about $40, and I didn't know what I was buying. I had no idea what it was. So I thought it was cool because there was this little mystery factor to it, because I was like, I don't know what it is, and now I do, and it's cool, and it's got some cool cards, so, yeah. Okay, so I actually don't remember where I bought this. I'm pretty sure that I bought this on eBay, I think. And I had seen, I don't remember where I had seen it. I may have seen it online somewhere, but I was just like, holy crap, this is something that I need. And I wanted to make a video because there's actually a blue version. There's a red and a blue version of this. And I wanted to make a video on weird Pokemon games. I think it'd be interesting, maybe sometime in the future. Yeah, I just think this is so weird, and I feel like we're not going to get something like this ever again. Next up, something else I got from Japan. When I saw this box, I knew that I had to have it. It was brand new, and it's just a card box. You can put cards in it. That's literally it. Unfortunately, they didn't have the card sleeves to match, and the card sleeves, I did not realize how expensive card sleeves go up to. But I like, some of my favorite cards are trainer cards for the TCG, and the full art trainers especially. Skyla, I love Skyla. She's one of my favorite gym leaders, and I just think her design is really cool. Yeah, I just think this artwork just looks phenomenal. But yeah, card sleeves, I had no idea card sleeves were so expensive, that they go up so much in price. Like, it's just wild to think about. Next up is this decaf Pokemon Garden, Pokemon meets Carol Capek, I think it is. It's tea. It's a, yeah, wait, it is tea. I did drink one of these, and I did like it, and I love tea. I drink tea every day, mostly like chamomile tea or some green tea. But this, like, I mean, it was good, and I'm pretty sure I'll end up giving it another try because they expire in November of 2020. You know what? I'm gonna take out a package to have later, so I remember, because they'll expire this year. So I'll probably keep one package, and it's Pokemon Day. You know, I gotta celebrate. There's a crane fly flying out the window, and it just keeps, and it's hitting. It is huge. Okay, next up, I don't remember where I got this. I want to say that I got this from a comic shop or a thrift store. And my brother just texted me, come on again. He wants to battle. But it's this freaking, look at it, this is so cool. It's a tiny trash can, which I love tiny things, and it's a Pokemon trash can. It's the perfect desk accessory. You can put in little, your gum wrappers, you know, just like, he just called me a because I'm not, he doesn't know that I'm making a video. I should have texted him before this. Anyway, it's the perfect desk accessory. So yeah, I just love this. I love the color, everything about it. This is like one of, I don't know why. Why is a trash can one of my favorite things that I own that's Pokemon related? It's so cool, and I love it. So whatever. So some of you may know that I love things sealed. I like things, and I used to hate them. I used to think the reason for something being sealed is that you need to open it. It needs to be opened. And eventually, I'd like to make my daughter, or ask her if she wants to, open up really old toys, especially ones that I have. So, I mean, I don't plan on keeping some of this stuff sealed forever, but, I mean, if maybe the resale value might go up one day, and so I'm like, okay, you know what? This is worth selling maybe for something else. But this is really cool. This is something that Ashley also had gifted to me, and it's a Pikachu yo-yo. That's it. It's just a cool little yo-yo, and I haven't opened it, and I don't know if I want to open it, but I might. I might. Not yet. And they also had a Charmeleon and a Meowth and a Blastoise, and it's just the art and the aesthetic of these old packages will never come back. We will never get this kind of promotional art like this text, the way that they've done it all. It's just really, really, really cool. And yeah, we'll never see these things again. So that's why I do like having things in box and sealed, because it reminds me of being a child and going to the store and seeing these things that I wanted so bad and never being able to get them. I mean, I got some of them. Not like that makes me sound like I was like I had a bad childhood. No, I didn't. I had a great childhood. But no, I mean, I just wanted more and more and more. You could say I'm greedy in a way. I mean, I have a lot, which I'm thankful for. Okay, so also something else that I really love is Pokemon cards that are hard to get, I guess, which make them rare. But this one, I don't really know. I don't know. The booklet fell out of it. I don't know how rare this... Oh, did it turn my phone? I think it turned my phone. Okay. That's fine. Whatever. I don't know. I remember looking up this card and remembering that it was a pretty expensive or rare card. I just think that it's so cool. It comes with the DVD, and I bought the DVD for, I think, $20 in Japan. So, I didn't have the DVD. I don't have the card, and the card is really cool. It has a shiny Altaria on the front. So, I mean, how can I not love it? And because shiny Altaria is beautiful. But anyway, just a really cool card. And I like cards like this, like special cards that come in certain things. Like with the Detective Pikachu Blu-ray, there was a Detective Pikachu card inside. So yeah, I like cards like that. I think that's really cool, and I hope that they do that more often, like with the cereal boxes when we had those different holographic cards. I think that was really cool. So this is something that I wanted to include in those weird Pokemon games that in a video that's in my mind, but it hasn't been created. And there's a lot of things that are in my mind that I haven't yet to I've yet to create. But this game I've never played, but it looks really interesting. It's a DVD game. So you put your DVD in, and then you go through the menus with the game, and at least that's as far as I know. But I just thought it was kind of cool because it was a 4th gen board game, and I don't think we got anything after that. Did we get a new Pokemon board game? I don't think we did. I was really debating buying this whenever I was in Japan, but I ended up caving and doing it anyway. It's a Fujifilm, it's an instant camera, so I just think it's really cool. It's Pikachu, the yellow's very, very pretty. I didn't have one, and I knew that I've always wanted one, so I figured, well, the best one to get is probably one at the Pokemon Center. That's kind of expensive, but whatever. It's worth it. I want it, so I got it. I think most of these explanations can just be chalked up to, it's because I like it. It's Pokemon. Okay, 2 more things, and then I'll talk about my favorite Pokemon, and then that'll be it. That'll be the video. Okay? Okay. Because I've gone on too long, and I need to... Today is Pokemon Day, so I need to edit the video and upload it, so I need to roll out. Come on. When I used to get a ton of display pieces, like the Omega Ruby one here, that was out of a dumpster from a GameStop, and because I had so many, one game store wanted some of my displays, and I got to trade some that I had for this one that they had in their store. And it's crazy because, like, how much all the display, like, they're these cheap cardboard things now for anything that they display in GameStop, but this is thick cardboard. This can hurt someone. And anyway, a strange Pokemon game. It was fun. It was cute. It's the display box for it. I mean, you're never going to be able to get these things. Like, you can't buy them in a store. You have to be able to know a store owner or be lucky enough to find one or whatever, you know. So things like that, promotional items, are always something that I love having. Like, especially that there's a pair of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire hard plastic posters that I have. A Pikachu hard plastic poster that I have from GameStop. So yeah, pretty cool. Actually, I lied. There's 2 more things. So yeah, I had no idea that Ashley was going to get me this, and this is just, I mean, it still blows my mind that this even exists. I don't know what to say about it. I mean, I skateboarded a ton as a kid. I mean, I still have my skateboards. The last time, I mean, I skated last year a little bit, just down the street and stuff. I can still ollie. I can pop shove it. I can do a manual. I can maybe kickflip, but yeah, this, I don't think I would ever skate on this, but this is just, it's freaking beautiful. This is a work of art. Now, if they can just do a Jet Set Radio Pokemon collaboration, then the world can end in peace. Okay, my final item, my final thing that I have to show off. Obviously, I could go on and on and on about things that I love, that I own, that are Pokemon related, but I think I'm just going to end it here. So, I did mention, like, I got some stuff from a dumpster. This one's weird, because this one also came out of a Game Over Video Games dumpster, and I don't know why they threw this away. I don't know. I still, to this day, I'll never understand why they threw this away. But it is the certificate of authenticity to show that you got an authentic Mew. You even have your Mew ID number that you write down, if you can kind of see it right there. An official Mew in your Pokemon Yellow. So I think that's what this was. I can't really find very much online about this, but look at how cool that is. It's legitimate, and it's just so cool. When I say I couldn't find much about it online, I just mean, like, when did they do these, and where at, and what events and stuff like that? Because I know that they gave out Mews, and you had to put your game in a weird thing, whatever, like your cartridge, or they, oh my god, there's a big blue jay on the fence. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Okay, sorry. People, Pokemon Mans gave the Mew Pokemon to us, and they gave us paper that said it on it and you know that I had to do it to him. Okay, so yeah, that's it. That's everything. That is all of the really cool, rare, weird. I mean, that's not all. I have a ton more, but those are pretty much some of my favorite items. So yeah, now you understand everything, all of it. Happy Pokemon Day. Okay, so 2 more things I want to go over. My wife and I are in the process of getting every starter plush, like every single one, because our daughter is very, very close to walking. So I want her to be able to choose her starters for each generation. So yeah, we have, we have over half of them. So, you know, we're missing like a Finnegan and, you know, stuff like that. So, you know, once we get all those plushies, I want to make a video of our daughter finding out what her starter for each region would be. So I think that's going to be really fun. Okay, and then the last thing is I was going to talk about my favorite Pokemon and why I love them. So I'm just going to start. Penguins are my favorite animal. So you would think Ice-Q would be up there. I love Ice-Q, and he's probably like he's in my top 5 for Galar region Pokemon. But like, okay, so obviously the daylight's gone. Actually, you know what? That doesn't look that bad, right? I mean, there's some shadow over here, but we'll just deal with it, okay? I think my mic can pick up most of what I'm saying. So anyway, I'm just gonna end the video off by just talking about my favorite Pokemon and why they're my favorite Pokemon. So I was talking about penguins. I had gotten a phone call. That's what happened. So penguins are my favorite animal, and they always have been. I just love penguins. I love that they can slide on their bellies. I love that they can't fly. I don't know. I just like them. Okay, shut up. So obviously Piplup is my favorite starter of all time, and Empoleon is also definitely one of my favorite Pokemon. So Empoleon would be like, if I had my team of Pokemon and we were going to explore the Pokemon world, Empoleon would be my my starter. Piplup would be my starter, but Empoleon would be my dream party. Yeah, I just love Empoleon. I love what he's based on. I love his typing. Water and Steel is so cool, and I love his hidden ability. A lot of people don't really like it, but I love everything about him, and I'm a firm believer in, and this was said in one of the older games, it was said in one of the older games, where it was, you shouldn't use Pokemon based on their competitive nature. You should use and try to win using your favorite Pokemon. And I wholeheartedly agree with that, because every time, and I swear to you, when I would make my ultimate team in Pokemon Showdown and in Pokemon Sun and Omega Ruby, when I had my ultimate team, I would win like 90% of my battles, because a lot of people weren't expecting what I was doing. And I think in that, you know, everyone else should be able and try to explore the competitive nature of their favorite Pokemon. Okay, so anyway, Empoleon, definitely on there. Armaldo, my favorite fossil Pokemon, and just design-wise, Armaldo looks so freaking cool. He's just so cool, and he's so strong, and people definitely underestimate Armaldo. So what I did with Armaldo competitively is I equipped him with Quick Claw, and I would never ever raise his stats in EVs or IVs, because they didn't matter, because I knew he was going to be outsped. But with Quick Claw, he could sometimes go first, and it was just a really cool, like, not really a troll Pokemon, but it was just a fun and cool Pokemon. So also, I should add that neither one I would want shiny. I would just want Empoleon to be normal. I would want Armaldo to be normal. I actually don't like Armaldo shiny, and Empoleon's is okay. Next up would have to be Jolteon. Jolteon is, I love dogs, and I love yellow. I know that sounds really stupid, but electricity is like or at least I thought in the past was like my nature, and I love electricity, and I think Jolteon is just a really, really cool, I don't know, he just looks cool, and that would be like my dog companion. Like, I have a big fat yellow dog named Sunshine, and, you know, I guess that's where I associated that with. I don't know. And I like Volt Absorb. I think he's just a really cool, he's fast, he's awesome, so I love Jolteon. Fourth up, Probopass. A lot of people don't like Probopass, and he's also, again, one of those ones that's not really competitively used. So he can be competitively used, like with Air Balloon, and a couple other different things. But yeah, he has some crazy dumb weaknesses. I think, what, 4 times weak to grass, 4 times weak to water, weak to ground. I mean, fighting, like, it sucks. It sucks so bad. But as for my Pokemon adventure, Probopass would be on my team. He is, I mean, he's a compass. When you look at the top of him, he's a compass. So he would be the one that, you know, he would be helping me lead to my adventures. And I would want Probopass to be shiny, because I think Probopass shiny just looks amazing. So, actually, I mean, maybe yes, maybe no. Like, I don't want to have, like, a ton of shiny Pokemon on my team, but if they're shinies that I love, then yes. Illumise. Illumise was one of my first shiny Pokemon that I caught. And it is one of the coolest and one of my favorite shinies, probably because it was one that I caught so early on. Tailo was one of my first that I ever caught. And I nicknamed it Jet after the Sonic Riders. No, Sonic... They like snowboarded, but it wasn't in the snow. It was on the street. Air Streakers. I don't remember. Anyways, nicknamed my Swellow Jet because Swellow was green and Jet is also green. Okay, anyways. I was talking about shinies and Illumise. Illumise is one of my favorite shinies, and I love its design. I love that it's all dapper and nice and cute, and I like bug Pokemon too, so I just think Illumise is just a really cool, and I think I'm saying her name right. Anyway, whatever. I love her, and I don't know, that's 4 Pokemon? No, wait, I said Empoleon, Armaldo, Probopass, Jolteon, Illumise, so I need my 6th one, and this was hard, because Houndoom has always been one of my favorite Pokemon, and Houndoom was my Mega for my team. But I wanted to include someone from the Galar region, and I don't know why, but I guess my favorite Pokemon from the Galar region is Indeedee. I freaking love Indeedee. I love their design. I think they're so freaking just adorable, and I like the female one. I think she's just cute, and I would want her on my team, and I like her hidden ability, and I think I still need to make a competitive one. I have her hidden ability, I just haven't made a good one. And I caught her in a Moonball also. So I think that's all my Pokemon. Indeedee, I don't have a necessary, like, reason for why I love her. I just think she's my favorite Galar region Pokemon. I don't know why. And then I guess Ice-Cube would come next. You would think Ice-Cube would be the first one, because, I mean, it's a penguin with a giant ice cube on its head, and it's adorable. But I don't know why. There's something about Indeedee. It's just cute. Okay. Anywho, it's Pokemon Day, and I want to know how you guys celebrated it or what you guys did. Also, I am still not... I don't have a... I'm saying still. It's a video that hasn't been released where I talked about this. But I need Meloetta. I need Meloetta for Pokemon Home. So if you have Meloetta, you know, reach out to me. Okay, I'm going to end it there. Okay, we're done. I'm sure the lighting looks terrible. I'm sure all of this was really weird. This was a strange video, but I hope you liked some of the favorite things that I went over, or some of my favorite things that I went over. What was your favorite item? I asked some questions, and hopefully you can comment on those questions and you can answer them. And that's it. An update. I'm working on some more videos. I have some videos that I need to do that are coming out. I gotta go watch the Pokemon movie. There's so much Pokemon stuff I gotta do. Gee whiz. And with that, and also I can't wait for Animal Crossing to be out. That's gonna be really good. And I think that's everything. I think we're all caught up on everything. Ooh wee. Pokemon means a ton to me, and it always has, and it's always had a very amazing impact on my life. It's allowed me to meet some of the coolest friends that I have, and still know it allowed me and my brother to bond over, and I mean, I can't wait to introduce it to my daughter, and it's helped me with a lot of depressive episodes that I've had in my life, where it's a wonderful distraction. Pokemon Shield came out at a wonderful time for me, and yeah, I mean, that's pretty much everything in general. I love Pokemon. What can I say? I'm going to be 30 soon. I'm going to be 29 this year. I'm going to be 30 soon, and I love Pokemon. And I'm not ashamed of it. I have a freaking Pokemon room. And I can just say, oh, hey, no, it's for my daughter. But it's not. It's for me. This is mine. Okay, that's it. Goodbye.